Good morning, Broncos. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Broncos. I'm your host, Noah Clovis.
And I'm your host, Joseph Triano.
And now let's get straight into this morning's headlines.
It's Suicide Prevention Month. Create hope in your family, school, and community by educating yourself about suicide prevention. Learn the warning signs and risk factors for suicide and how to support someone considering suicide, and familiarize yourself with 988. You can call or text 24/7 to speak with a crisis counselor.
Please join Bronco Nation Association in spreading awareness for suicide prevention this week by participating in our Spirit Days shown above. Each day will be spotlighting a color and an emotion.
Today, September 19th, you should be wearing red to represent anger for BNA suicide prevention. Dress up and get your 5-star scan for 5-star points. The emotion we are highlighting today is anger. Wearing red is a reminder that anger can be embraced in a healthy way when anger is practiced, deep breathing, and physical activity to release tension.
Tomorrow, September 10th, you should be wearing orange to represent anxiety for BNA suicide prevention dress up and get your 5-star scan for 5-star points.
Speaking of BNA, there's a hosting a suicide prevention walk in the quad on Thursday, September 12th from 12 to 2 p.m.
This event is based on the inside-out emotions ranging from joy to nostalgia. Each emotion will have its own booth where you can play games, do activities, and create new things to learn how to regulate your emotions. Each student will have a punch card. Your punch card will get punched once for each emotion you visit. Visit all booths and complete your punch card for a special reward.
We will be having our first informational meeting for the Science Olympiad after school Wednesday, September 11th in S209 in Mrs. Cho's room. The Science Olympiad is a competition team that trains to compete in the STEM events. We are welcoming new members and returning members. Come out to the first meeting if you're interested in joining Science Olympiad after school Wednesday in S209.
JROTC will be leading a 9/11 ceremony in the quad on Wednesday at 9:45 a.m. Please bring your classes down to the quad immediately after taking attendance to remember those who lost their lives on this day in 2001. Come one, come all, Club Rush was originally scheduled to be during both lunches tomorrow. In looking at the weather forecast, the duration of the heat wave has expanded. We are not forecasted to be below 100 degrees until at least next Thursday. As such, Club Rush will now be on Friday, September 13th during both lunches in the quad. The weather for that day is showing mid-80s.
It's that time of the year. Colleges and universities will be on campus to tell you all about what they have to offer through presentations. To sign up for presentations, please scan the QR code that accompanies each university. Here's who will be here in the coming days.
Indiana University will be here today, Monday, September 9th at 10:40 a.m.
The University at La Verne will be here tomorrow, Tuesday, September 10th at 10:45 a.m.
Northern Arizona University will be here on Thursday, September 12th at 11:40 a.m.
Be sure to scan those QR codes or head over onto the College and Career Center for more information.
And now let's hear the announcements we have for you out in Bronco Land.
Good morning, Broncos. I'm Gianna Clay, and I'm here bringing you today's sports announcements. Congratulations to our football team on another win with an ending score of 48-19. Keep up the great work, Broncos. Buy your BBC shirt at the bookkeeper today. Once bought, take your receipt to W120 to pick up your shirt. Follow BBC Instagram at VMHS BBC to stay updated with all sporting events, along with our mascot at Butch the Bronco. That's all for today, Broncos. See you tomorrow.
For all girls soccer, players' trials will be on Friday, September 13th on the athletic field from 4 to 5:30 p.m. See Coach Heiss if you have any questions.
And now let's see what you've got going on around campus in this morning's Club Corner.
Are accepting applications for the CSF. CSF stands for the California Scholarship Federation. CSF is an academic-based club focused on community service and raising money for college scholarships. Please visit the Vista Marietta High School homepage and click on programs and find the CSF applications. The applications are due by Friday, September 13th online. Come by the CSF table at Club Rush. Please stop by S209 Mrs. Cho's classroom if you have any questions.
Please come to Pokemon Club on Wednesday after school in room EE26 to play and discuss all things Pokemon. Let's also be sure to find them out in the quad on Friday during Club Rush.
And now here's Mrs. Scallion with this week's principal's address.
Hey, top of the morning, Broncos, and happy Monday. It's Mrs. Scallion here, wishing you a wonderful week. We hope you all had an amazing weekend. Please remember to stay hydrated as the temperatures continue to be on the high side, and we want to make sure that everyone stays safe. Also, please be reminded that we do have a dress code on campus and that you need to make sure that you are within that dress code at all times. This week's theme is attitude. And so when you think about character, leadership, attitude, scholarship, and service, your attitude about the work that you are doing often will give you a better outcome if you stay positive. Sometimes we go into situations where we are unsure, but if we assume positive intentions, ask the questions that we need to ask, and advocate for ourselves in a positive way, the outcome will often be positive. Please make sure that you are having conversations with your teachers, and as we really get into the throes of the semester, things are going to get a little bit more difficult. You're going to need to make sure that you are staying on top of your A game in terms of your scheduling, in terms of making sure that you are having the conversations that you need to have, making sure that you're not overdoing it with activities and different things that are happening on the campus. Speaking of activities, this Friday is our Club Rush, and we encourage all students to attend Club Rush during first or second lunch. There may be a club or an activity that you want to become engaged and involved in, and it also helps us to maintain our balance. So as we get into the week, again, I just want to wish you a wonderful week and stay cool, Broncos. Take care.
I'm a leadership teacher. Of course I paint my face on Fridays.
I'm a part of leadership. Of course I have a box of Spirit gear in my classroom.
I'm a leadership teacher. Of course I have custom Bronco kicks.
I'm a leadership teacher. Of course I have my Bronco hat.
We're leadership teachers.
Of course we never miss a twin day.
I'm a leadership teacher. Of course I bring the positive energy everywhere I go. Just give me my money.
I'm a part of leadership. Of course I have a Bronco in my office.
I'm a leadership teacher. Of course I always have my pom-poms.
We are the leadership department, and we are all in. How about you?
And that's all the time we have for today, Broncos. Be sure to follow all of our social media down below and send us updated information when you get it so we can help you stay more informed. I've been your host, Noah Clovis.
And I've been your host, Joseph Triana.
And by all means, stay classy, Broncos.